I know this is a bit late, but like by a few hours, but don't matter. Alright, let's just get right into it. Council. I have gathered you all to discuss some important matters. The third spoke. Matter concerning myself, the village, and he hated this part. Naruto. Kill the demon. He should be banished. Silence. Saratobi growled in a low voice. He will not be executed or banished. He turned to the door. Come in. Naruto walked in with confidence, and the council hated. A fox on his head. He made his way towards the third and bowed. He turned to the council and said, All right, let's get this over with. Naruto spoke. You brat, a fat civilian shouted. You will show us respect. Respect is earned, Naruto snapped, not given by names or titles. We are the council. We stand above. Yeah, Naruto out loud. Here is the new pecking order, he pointed to them. It goes the dirt, the worms inside of the dirt, that guy in bandages, Danzo, Tasami, the Hokage, then me, then so it's dirt, worms, Danzo, Tasumi, the Hokage, and then himself. Any questions, he says. You demon eye, a kunai was lodged into his skull. Everyone looks at him. What? He broke the third's law. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, the Hokage spoke. It's time we got to business. Yes, one of the elders spoke. It comes to my attention that you have abilities not taught by your sensei and gave village secrets to Kumo. I didn't give Kumo anything, Naruto stated. I traded with them. And what did you trade? Hashi asked, having a good idea. And what did you receive? I traded the eyes of Neji Hyuga, Naruto answered, earning a volley of shouts from one of the four treasures of the Rikudan himself. That silenced them. You lie! One Sarika Haruno shouted. The sage's weapons wouldn't be traded for eyes that won't work. Are you related to Sakura Haruno? Naruto asked. She is my daughter. I see where she gets her voice from, he stated, earning a laugh from many. You're right. They wouldn't trade them for that, so I fixed them. Impossible, Hiyashi stated. Once the cage bird seal is placed on a branch member, it destroys the eyes if removed. He was so sure. No amount of medical chakra could heal them. Who's saying anything about medical chakra? Naruto asked. I'm talking about medical blood. Medical blood? Danzo asked. What else is he capable of? He thought. My blood has healing properties, Naruto stated. How do you think I survived those beatings as a child with no mark? No one answered. But they thought the same, the demon. Because of that, Kumo can experiment with a healthy pair of eyes. The civilian side of the council began ranting that the demon should be killed for giving village secrets. The shinobi side that hated him began yelling on harvesting his blood. Shut up or I'll turn you into trees, Naruto stated. They heard what happened. So they can restore blindness, Danzo asked. What else can they do? What are the limits? He needed to know how far the boy could take Konoha. I can heal nearly anything if I put enough blood into it, Naruto stated. I would offer to heal you, but I think you want to keep them. Danzo nodded. Brat, Sasuke called. What treasures did and what treasure did you get and where is it? It was the banana palm fan. I don't know what that is. He answered. I have sealed it into my new sword. He held the weapon for them to see. Now all of its power is in here. Then we, the council, demand you hand the fan over. Sakura shouted. And the Kisanagi blade that you stole from Orochimaru, the civilians agreed. Sasuke could use it more than you. No. We, the council, I will eat you, Naruto stated, filling the room with fear. I will use Ichinaki seasoning, roast you, and then eat you. Silence. Works every time, Naruto thought. These swords are mine, understand? He glared at the civilians. The only way to get these are through my cold, dead, unmoving corpse. He increased the glare. You're welcome to try, but know this. He increased the fear. I will come at you with razor blades and lemon juice. Brat, Naruto-san, Hashi spoke. Could your blood heal Neji? It could, he answered, but I won't allow it. Not with my blood. Why are you leaving him like that? Hiyashi asked. He is a great Hyuga and could help the clan, and he means nothing to you. For Hinata, he answered. I have no romantic feelings for her, but what he did was below even trash. He looked the civilians in the eyes. Turning on a family member who has never done him wrong, all she wanted was his love. He looked at Hiruzen. How could I do anything less? I have received a few complaints, Sakura's mother shouted. It seems that this brat has been tormenting my daughter and Sasuke-sama with death threats since their first C-rank mission. I have, Naruto admitted. See, another civilian shouted. Kill the silence, Tazuma shouted. Please explain, Naruto-kun. The Uchiha demanded my secrets, and then Sakura attacked me when I refused, Naruto answered. I was within my rights to defend myself as I see fit. It was true. Where did you learn these techniques from? A council member asked. I was under the impression that Kakashi focused on the Uchiha. I was trained by the Ice Queens of Konoha, Naruto answered blankly. There have been accusations that your relationship with them have. The Narclan head looked for the right words. Troublesome. They were my hands, Naruto admitted. They were everything to me. You say in past tense, the Naruto stated. What happened? Your son, he looked to Tazuma, and your daughter, he looked to Inuichi. Naruto-sama, Inuichi called. I would like to apologize for my daughter. Naruto-kun, Tazuma spoke. I must apologize for my son and daughter as well. I've already got even with him, Naruto stated, to Tazuna before turning to Inuichi. She helped me show who I was dealing with. He smiled happily. Now I have new Heims. Yes, your Heims. Harika stated. We believe that they should be given to the Uchiha. The civilians agreed. We can interrogate them for all they know, and you will do nothing, Naruto stated in a cold tone that could melt ice. If you do, I will make you leave. I will make leave you as nothing more than a broken husk. Listen here, demon. I am no demon, Naruto stated. One of my heims may be one, but I am not lucky enough, he sighed. I was born a simple human. What do you mean by that? The Nara clan head asked on edge, as was everyone else. My Kutsi Haim, Naruto answered, is the QB herself. Impossible, one of the civilians shouted. You are the QB. I've had enough of this, the fox spoke, scaring the council. Naruto-kun is not me. The fox jumped and took human form, with ears and a tail. I am the QB. Any questions? No way you're the QB, a stupid civilian shouted. You are a mere woman. Everyone knows that the nine tails are genderless. Many agreed, or at least male. Fewer agreed. I see, she stated. Naruto, go right ahead. Naruto encouraged. The QB walked towards the man and grabbed him by his neck. In a flashy display, her body was engulfed in bright flames. Once the fire dispersed, the council and the Hokage held their breath. Behind her flowed 9 glorious tails, and on her head were 2 fox ears. She raised the claw-like nail. Like Naruto, she stated, my chakra is toxic. The claw began glowing red, but mine is even more potent. She waved it in his face. If I scratch you with this, then that part will erode away, she smirked. Should I do it? What part should it be? Kyubi-san, the Hokage called. We need some civilian council alive. Can I still kill this guy? She asked. Yet no, he answered. Dropping the man, she faced Naruto. We're going to set the training field up for your new sword style. With a kiss, she was off. New style? Tatsumi asked, trying to be friendly. I was told you were training in 2 styles, she spoke. 3 already. You must... Tosuna. I know what you're trying to do, Naruto stated. I won't seek revenge on your daughter. What about my son? She asked. Or mine, Hiruzen asked. And my daughter, Naruto, Inoichi asked. Naruto didn't answer. What's this new one? Danzo asked. It must be good if you let Orochimaru go. Danzo, the Hokage growled. How did you know what happened? Before he could ask, Sakurin spoke. You let an S-rank enemy of the elite escape? Sarina shouted more than asked. Over a simple scroll, many were just as mad. That sword style should be... What sword style could be worthy of that? My mother's, he answered calmly. A little too calmly, most of them thought. Naruto, Hiruzen called. Stay calm. I am calm, Naruto answered. Your mother? Sakurin asked. What 2-bit horse spread her legs to give birth to you? Instead of getting angry like many expected, he put a smile. The same smile he wore The same smile he wore while fighting Neji. Only only the shinobi were able to notice it. Naruto, sorry to be called. I'm calm, Naruto repeated. I'm like a honey badger, he stated. I don't give a shit. Well, but Naruto continued. If I hear anyone badmouth my mother, the room became cold. I will hunt you assholes down and feed your own genitals I will feed you your own genitals. I don't care if your mother is there, your grandmother, and innocent bystanders, little kids, babysitters, bill collectors. I will leave the whole area with cold fear and with a hot piss if I have to. Do you know why? Silence. Because I don't give a fuck. You've been taking lessons from Tayuya, haven't you? Hiruzen asked. He wouldn't meet the Hokage's gaze. Naruto Tazuma spoke. Who is your mother? She had an idea. Damn it, I can't say the name. I forgot the name. Kushina Uzumaki, he answered. I'm sure you've heard of her. The entire council went silent. They all know who Kushina was. She was one of the most skilled and powerful kunoichi in history. Her skill with the sword was said to have matched the 7 swordsmen of the mist. If she was alive, many would have believed her to be equal to the Sanin themselves. Naruto with that skill, many shuddered to the thought. As her son Hiruzen spoke, he will inherit everything of hers. He glared at the council. That means even the Uzumaki bank account. Naruto Tsusami spoke. I am very close friends with Kushina. I could tell you about her. I would like that. He gave a sincere smile. We shouldn't allow him that style, someone shouted. What if he seeks revenge? If you hadn't wronged me, then there's nothing to fear, Naruto stated. Are you saying you've wronged me? He said with a sincere smile. Silence. Hokage-sama, Naruto spoke in a mocking tone. You still haven't told me why you've tried to deny me my mother's style. I was trying to protect you, the Hokage spoke. I call bullshit, Naruto stated. I've been beaten and tortured so many times that only a ninja could cause me pain, he growled. You call that protection? It was for your own good, he tried to reason. Your mother made a lot of enemies. If I had her style, I could have protected myself, Naruto stated. I would have done everything to master her style. Exactly, the Hokage snapped. You would have. That's the problem, he reasoned. That would have gained you so much attention from her enemies in and out of the village, he calmed himself. You probably would have been used as a political tool or ended up like Sasuke Uchiha. It's only because of the Uchiha part I'm not going off the deep end. Naruto, an Ambraid clan head, spoke. How were you able to use the Izanagi, he asked. It's an Uchiha bloodline technique. My bloodline gives me the ability to use any genjutsu, Naruto answered. I can actually collect fear and become more powerful without limit. Lies. Kushina never had a bloodline. Mothers aren't the only one who can pass on bloodlines, Naruto stated. I never heard of that bloodline, Naruto spoke. You wouldn't have, Naruto stated. I am the second human to possess it. He smiled at the council. It was given to me by Kuni-chan. That demon can give bloodlines? Sorry. Sakura's mother shouted. We should make her. Make her Haruno? Make her what, Haruno? Naruto asked. Make her what? He said again. She was silent under his blindfolded gaze. Everyone went silent at the intense hatred in his voice. Have you forgotten who my Haim is? She is the QB. They all paled. If she were to attack Konoha, then Konoha would be screwed, and I'd be behind her all the way. But she reasoned. But she's the reason why you're hated, one of the elders spoke. This earned her a glare. No, she isn't, Naruto stated. I'm hated because people blame me for her actions. They looked away. They couldn't see the difference between a kunai and a scroll. Why are you defending her? A civilian asked. She's unholy. Unholy, you say? Naruto asked. He opened his jacket and ripped his shirt. It didn't show skin. Instead, it showed an endless abyss. The horrors even dreams couldn't make. The screams of terror that filled the room would forever be remembered. Even the ever stoic Hyuga and Imbra clan head couldn't keep silent. Danzo and Hiruzen were no different either. Their screams mixed well with the other as they cried out for their moms to make the bad things go away. Not soon enough, Naruto closed his clothes. He sealed the nightmare away for now. Anything else? Naruto asked. The horror, Danzo wailed. The horror. Where does your food go? The Hyuga asked. It explains the unholy amount of ramen he eats, Hiruzen stated. Unholy? Naruto asked. The nightmare had returned. Stop that, Hiruzen ordered. I can't take much more of this. The nightmare was gone. The council? Naruto, could you show us the bloodline? What do you want to see? Naruto asked. I could show you wonders only seen in your dreams or horror. Your worst nightmare, he offered. I could give you whatever you want or take it away, Naruto, Hiruzen asked. Could you show I got it, he shouted, cutting the Hokage off. Old man, after this, you can consider yourself forgiven. Naruto undid the blindfold and gazed into Hiruzen's eyes. He found what he was searching for. I'm sorry, Monkey-kun, a sweet voice called. The entire council turned to the voice and gasped at the sight. A woman. She was beautiful in a motherly way. She looked kind, but had a firm gaze in her eyes. Take her away, Hiruzen paled. I beg you, Naruto, please take her away. Naruto knew that whomever this woman was, she was precious to him. He'd love to mess with a person's fear, never their heart. I'm sorry, Naruto repeated. Who is she? You beast, Sakura's mother shouted. That is Binuiki Saratobi, she stated, the late wife of the third Hokage. I want you to know, Monkey-kun, Banua spoke. Why did I have to die among strangers? Where were you when I was being killed? She whispered. I called for you. You didn't come to save me, she sobbed. You promised to always protect me. You never needed protection, he spoke through tears. You were a strong woman, he stood straight. You never feared death. You were a kunoichi and a soldier. You're damn right I was, she spoke in a tone only he knew. So stop sulking and be who you were, she ordered. You're the Hokage, not some spineless fool, so act like it, yes dear. And like that she was gone. Gone. Naruto, Hiruzen spoke. I believe it is time to get down to the last bit of business. He should be put in the CRA, Danzo stated. I accept, Naruto spoke. On the conditions that I choose my wives. Done. Naruto spoke. Sarutobi spoke. Sarutobi spoke. You are hereby promoted to Chunin. Only Chunin? Naruto asked. I would have pushed for Jonin, but you need more experience. Fine. I know when I'm beaten, he thought. And lastly, Hiruzen spoke. I'm retiring. I've been at this too long, he admitted, earning a gasp. It is time I give my position up. I've decided to give it to my old student. Jiraiya, someone asked. No, the females shouted. Don't worry, ladies, Naruto smoothed. He won't be peeking anytime soon. Sarutobi spoke. What did you do to my student? I caught him peeking on my himes, Naruto stated. I had to push him in. I am sending Jiraiya and Naruto to retrieve Lady Tsunade, Hiruzen spoke. She will be given the title. You're sending a genin? Chunin, Naruto corrected. A chunin that has seduced 2 foreign kunoichi and now possesses 2 powerful weapons, Hiruzen spoke. Beaten the one-tails after a match with the true Hyuga prodigy, he continued. Beat Orochimaru and his elite shinobi along with 2 of the remaining Hokage. He looked at the council. All in the span of a single hour. They stayed silent. What if she doesn't come willingly? Willingly, Naruto asked. I'll leave it in your capable hands, Naruto. Hiruzen spoke. Dismiss. Come on, Tasuma-chan, Naruto spoke. Tasumi-chan, Naruto spoke. I want to hear about my mom. Say over ramen, but I hate ramen. Dodge. Naruto tackled her out of the way as a thin snake-like object moved towards her. What is that? Someone asked. You shouldn't have insulted ramen, Naruto stated. Now it's out for revenge. Kill it with fire. You can't kill ramen, Naruto stated. Then what do we do? Dodge. And dodge they did. That's the end of part 17, chapter 17. Hope you guys enjoyed. If anything was wrong with the video, can you guys please comment it down in the comments below? And if you guys enjoyed the video, can you guys please subscribe and like the video? Thanks for watching or listening.